The other topic that I wanted to go over today is in regards to an entry stamp. It's an I-551 stamp that is put in a person's passport when they enter the United States after completing the spouse visa process. So I think there's been some confusion between the difference for spouse visas and for fiance visas. So basically, for those of you who are either going through the process or maybe you're just starting your immigration journey, there's something called a spouse visa, and it's also referred to as a CR1 or an IR1 visa. And this whole process is essentially completed while the immigrant is abroad. There's an interview at a US embassy or consulate abroad. And when you are approved, once you've completed the spouse visa process, and once you are approved at your interview at the US embassy or consulate, what happens is they actually put a visa in your passport, and that's what you use to enter the United States. So the unique thing about that visa is it's actually really more than a visa. It's actually essentially your green card. And in order to complete the process, you will get that visa and you have to enter the United States with that visa. And when you do, CBP will put a stamp in your passport. That is the I-551 stamp. Once you do that, once you cross through a port of entry in the United States, you've completed the process and you are officially a lawful permanent resident, a green card holder, and your green card will come in the mail. And sometimes it takes a very long time for the card to come in the mail, and immigration wants you to actually be able to hit the ground running with your life. So that visa and that stamp together is actually proof that you have a green card. That basically is your green card. And I want to actually show you the language that's often in the passport. It usually will say, upon endorsement, serves as a temporary I-551 evidencing permanent resident status for 1 year. So that's a fancy way of saying this is your green card that you can use to work, get a driver's license, and start your life in the United States while you wait for the physical card to be mailed to you. The great thing about this stamp, like I said, you can use it right away to apply for a job. Yes, your Social Security card will come in the mail, but there actually is a way the Social Security website actually has on their website that you can apply for jobs while you're waiting for your Social Security number. The HR department, wherever you're applying, will take care of the logistics of all of that, but you can start applying for jobs immediately with that visa and that stamp because you are a green card holder. Those documents serve as proof that you are lawfully eligible to work. That visa and that stamp also allows you to be able to travel outside of the country. So I know a lot of couples, you get here, you get your visa, you get your stamp, and then you travel, you travel abroad. Maybe you want to go on a honeymoon, or maybe you want to go visit family or do something in another country. You can use that stamp to travel and come back. Just remember, as a green card holder, you can't travel outside of the country for more than 6 months. So that is what that stamp is. I know there's some individuals who have been asking, well, I think they're confused in thinking that K-1 visa applicants get a comparable stamp, that they have this ability to, and that is not accurate. The K-1 visa applicant enters the United States with their K-1 visa. It's a one entry visa. You can't leave, and then you are required. What you were agreeing to is that you'll get married in 90 days and file your green card application. And when you file your green card application, you will file a work permit and a travel permit with that application, but there isn't a comparable stamp for K-1 visa applicants. So I just wanted to clarify that because that was a question we received in the Facebook group recently. And so I wanted to make sure that was clear. All right.